Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Let me just get my hair out of the way. How's everyone going? I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. It's been a while and I've been really busy. I am now sitting in my new salon slash studio. If you guys want to see a studio tour, leave a comment down below. Before we go any further, please stop this video, like, subscribe, and comment if you want to see more stuff like this. And go follow me on my Instagram and my Snapchat. Okay, so in this video, we're gonna start a new series called the Client Lookbook / the Client series. And what that is, I'm gonna try and take you guys through a tutorial step by step of how I achieve different kind of looks on the clients that come into my salon here. So today we're gonna be doing bridal glam with the most beautiful ever makeup. It is stunning. I have got a really beautiful mature aged lady coming in and she is getting married, so I'm gonna do a really flawless, dewy, kind of eye-opening look. Now the products that I have used I haven't put on camera, but I will list them down below. Now if you guys want to learn how to do bridal glam, let's get into this. So to prepare the skin today, I'm just going to use my Clarins Beauty Flash Balm. This is extremely moisturizing and it kind of helps to tone and prepare the skin for foundation. For mature aged women, I tend to stick away from primers because I kind of feel as though it dries out their skin. Now for foundation, I'm using my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC25 and NC27. I'm just going to combine these two shades and apply with a foundation brush.
Do you still have faith in one another? Hey sister, do you still believe in love? I wonder. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do.
I'm going to use a damp beauty blender to blend this into the skin. The key to having a dewy, flawless skin base is to just blend until you cannot see any foundation kind of sitting on top of the skin. You kind of want it to become the same as the skin, so just blend until your arm is gonna fall off. I will usually spend about 3 to 5 minutes doing this. Especially for clients that have mature skin, it's important to spend that extra bit of time just blending all that foundation into their skin. Now for concealer, I'm going to grab my Maybelline FITME concealer in the shade 20 Sable, I think, or Sand, and I'm going to apply this underneath her eyes, and I'm going to blend that out using that same beauty blender.
For you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. What if I'm far from home? Oh brother, I will hear you call. What if I lose it all? Oh sister, I will help you, 'cause oh, if the sky comes falling down.
And on top of that previous concealer, I am going to grab my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light. I think it's Light. I'm going to place a tiny bit in her highlight areas just to kind of bring those areas of her face forward. I usually use 2 concealer shades, and it's just a trick that I kind of picked up over the years. And I'm going to blend that all in with my beauty blender. Now to actually set my concealer, I'm going to grab my loose powder from Maybelline Fit Me. Now this one's in the shade Light. I think it's number 10. I'm going to use my beauty blender to put quite a lot underneath her eyes. Now this is kind of like a bit of baking, but I'm not trying to actually bake. I'm just trying to really set that powder in. Now onto brows. My client has quite thin brows. They're not microbladed or anything, so I'm just gonna grab my brow powder. This one's from Nude by Nature. It's in the shade browned ebony, and I'm gonna use an angled brush. I'm going to fill in her brows. I'm just gonna try and stick to the original shape. So I'm going to set the rest of the face now using my Stay Matte face powder by Rimmel London. I think that's the brand. I'm going to use a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to kind of press that into the skin, and this will help to just keep the foundation there all day long so it doesn't move, which is important if you're in a wedding situation. You do not want your foundation sliding. So I am also using a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to grab a brown pink shadow. This is from the CARLI palette also, and I'm going to use that as a transitional color. I'm going to blend that across the client's eye crease in a windshield wiper motion, just being sure to bring that color into the inner corners, because we kind of want to give the illusion that her eyes are bigger than they appear by kind of bringing up the area where her eye crease is. Now this will prepare us for the shimmery eyeshadow color. I am kind of going to cut my client's eye crease using some foundation that was kind of left over from before. Now you will kind of notice that I'm applying it in a really messy way. This is because I don't want a precise line. I kind of want to have a really super duper natural eyeshadow look, and this is the reason why. On top of that, I'm going to grab my foil highlighter shade. This is from the exact same CARLI palette. Using a flat foundation brush, I think this is a eyeshadow brush. I'm going to apply that directly on top of that foundation, all over her eyelid.
makes me feel alive. Take out money, watch it burn, things in the river, the lessons I learned. Take out money, watch it burn, things in the river, the lessons I learned. Take out money, watch it burn, things in the river, the lessons I learned. Take out money, watch it burn, things in the river, the lessons I learned. Take out money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take out money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take out money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned.
After I've finished applying that foil eyeshadow to her eyelids, I am going to brush away the excess powder from her skin, and then I'm going to work on applying the eyeshadow underneath her eyes.
Everything that kills me makes me feel alive.
I'm using a straight tapered brush, and I'm going to apply the eyeshadow quite thickly underneath her eyes, and I'm going to connect it with the corner of the upper eyeshadow crease, and I'm going to use my fluffy brush just to kind of blend that all out and connect the lines. After repeating that on the other eye, I am now going to grab some powder on a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to add some extra underneath her eyes just to kind of brush away any fallout or any shimmery bits. After this, I'm going to grab some highlighter from the exact same palette, and I'm going to use a clean fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to highlight my client's brow bone. Now you can go all the way into the bridge of the nose, but I prefer to kind of keep it on the outer corners of the eye. I'm going to brush away the excess powder now. Now I'm going to apply some black mascara. This one is from Rimmel. It's the Scandal Eyes mascara in extra black. I'm going to use a disposable mascara wand to apply that on her upper and lower eyelashes. Just, I think we'll just be doing one coat at this stage. I don't remember if I did 2 coats, but I think I did 1. I am going to apply individual false eyelashes. These are from Ardell. They're the individual ones. And I'm going to apply 5 pieces per eye. I'm going to try and focus on the outer 3/4 of her eye. And I've used my Ardell, excuse me, I just burped, my Ardell glue, and I have allowed the glue to become tacky. It's important that you place the individuals on top and kind of like not sticking to her eyelid, because they will come undone. So just kind of place them on top of her original eyelashes.
Yeah, you never said a word, you didn't send me no letter. Don't think I could forgive you. See, our word is slowly dying, I'm not wasting no more time. Don't think I could believe you.
After I've finished applying the eyelashes, I'm going to go in and put bottom mascara on. I forgot to actually mention before that we're not going to put on any mascara before we apply the individuals, because the client's eye will become quite irritated. So that's the way I like to do it for my mature age clients.
Don't think I could believe you. Yeah, our hands will get more wrinkled and our hair will be gray. Don't think I could forgive you. And see, the children are starving and their houses were destroyed. Don't think they could forgive you.
So I'm going to grab some black liquid eyeliner. This one's from W7, and I'm going to kind of use that to draw on top of my individuals and the client's original kind of eyelashes, so they can all blend together. I can, and I think I was going to do a bit of eyeliner, but she requested that we kind of skip that. So this will kind of help blend in the individuals and her real eyelashes. I'm just going to blend away with my big fluffy brush all excess powder and excess product from her eyes, and we'll move on to the rest of the face.
Yeah, you never said a word, you didn't send me no letter. Don't think I could forgive you. See, our word is slowly dying, I'm not wasting no more time. Don't think I could believe you.
I'm gonna get my client to kind of suck in her cheekbones like a Kim Kardashian selfie. And I'm going to apply some bronzer. This is my Brunette Harmony bronzer from L'Oreal in the hollows of her cheeks. And I'm going to apply that just underneath her lip area and on the sides of her nose as well. I am probably not going to bronze up her forehead because she's got quite a small forehead. So now I'm going to add a touch of color to the cheeks. I'm using my Makeup Revolution London Reloaded Iconic Fever palette. I'm going to use the dark red shade combined with a blush. This one's from Rimmel. I'm going to combine the two together. I'm going to get my client to smile, and I'm going to apply that to the apples of her cheeks and kind of bring that up the cheekbone just to add a really healthy pop of color. For highlighter, I'm going to use the highlighter from the CARLI palette. I'm going to use my bronzing brush to apply that to the high points of her cheekbones, her cupid's bow, and a bit on her nose. I am gonna connect my eyebrow highlight with my cheek highlight too. Now onto lips, I'm going to grab my NYX Nude Retractable Lip Liner. This is in the shade Nude Honey, and I'm going to line my client's lips. I'm going to try to kind of not overdraw them. I'm going to stick with the original shape. For lipstick, I'm using this nudish pink shade on a disposable lipstick wand. This one's from Nude by Nature, and I'm going to fill in her lips. For lip gloss, I am grabbing some, this one is my Lip Lacquer, my all-time favorite lip gloss. I think this is by Maybelline, I'll have to check. And using that, actually using a new disposable lip wand, I'm going to apply that to the center of her lips. I'm just going to use a setting spray. This one's from Maybelline. I'm just going to spray that all over the face, and voila, we're done. And she looks beautiful and ready to get married.